LATD Nation, welcome back to the channel. Mm-hmm. We don't really got to say who he is at this point, do we?
Well, I mean, we don't, but he definitely do. It's been a minute. Introduce yourself, nigga.
This is Taiwan Scott, a.k.a. Two-Turn Taiwan, a.k.a. Two-Turn Tai. I'm back at it again, y'all. I'm back again for another Super Bowl recap. Yeah. Let's go.
It's always been an entire year. You believe that?
Know, right?
Yeah, that's
I feel like it was just yesterday.
No, for real, for real.
Facts. Where did the time go, as I like to say? Mm-hmm. As y'all can see, I'm not wearing any paraphernalia right now.
Because none of our teams were in the Super Bowl. Yeah. You know, full spoilers.
Yeah. My team didn't even make the playoffs.
Shit, mine did. Mine did. As a matter of fact. Hey, you want to tell these folks who y'all lost to this year in the regular season?
Who y'all lost to, too?
I mean, we beat y'all.
Shut your ass
up. We
don't talk about that.
But, hey, but y'all lost to who? Shit, these niggas lost to the Panthers, y'all. Yeah. This has been, since September that happened? I was still talking. I'm still on your ass about that.
Pause.
Yeah. Had one of the worst defense in history.
Ever? You say ever?
Yes, ever.
In the history of the league or the history of like y'all's franchise?
Our franchise.
Damn, it was that bad.
Couldn't believe it. Yeah, it was that bad.
Yeah,
I mean, y'all had a lot of injuries, to be fair.
Yeah, I mean,
even then, like, we still shouldn't have been that bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Jerry Jones dumbass traded Michael Parsons.
Yeah.
To Green Bay of all places.
I mean,
he almost was an Eagle, low key.
I mean, when I really think about it, the trade wasn't really that bad. We got Quentin Williams and
who?
We got Quentin Williams and
who? Sorry,
I can't quite talk about who the other guy we got, but yeah, those were pretty solid pickups for our middle front to stop the run. So I'm not really mad that trade now than I was back then. But yeah.
No, I remember at the time you was pissed. You made a video.
Yeah,
man.
I was pretty mad.
You can follow him on TikTok at Two-Turn Taiwan.
Yes,
it'll
sir.
be
yes, sir.
It'll be
shout out for sure.
Somewhere.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, no, all I know is my team here. I still say this to this day. We'll get to the recap soon, but I'm going to say this. If we had a better offensive coordinator, first of all, I'm glad we got rid of Kevin Patullo. I guarantee you we would have been back. We would have at least been NFC Championship. Because my thing is, our defense was phenomenal this year. Our defense held the Lions and the Packers, two high-powered offenses, to under 20. And if our offense had a better coordinator, I don't want to hear nothing about the players. Jalen Hurts still ain't that good. Shut up. He had 3,000 yards, only 6 interceptions the whole fucking season. I don't want to hear nothing about no. I want to hear nothing about how he played during the Chargers game, nigga. Please, he's still better than half the quarterbacks in the league. He's still top 5. Kiss my ass. So anyway, I'm telling you right now. If we had a better OC, we would have been at least like back in the NFC Championship. I don't know if we would have made the Super Bowl because Seattle came with it this year.
Yeah.
But with all that being said, let's go ahead and get into the recap.
Oh yeah, for sure. Definitely get into overall. What did y'all really think of the game itself? Because I'm gonna be real with you, it's boring to me.
It was boring. There was like no exciting plays until like the second half, and But I gotta say, the Seahawks defense, oh my god,
crazy.
Their defense was on Drake May's ass, man. Like,
yeah, he couldn't do nothing.
No, he can't do nothing. DeMarcus Lawrence, he had a hell of a game too.
Didn't he play for Dallas too?
Yeah.
Or was that DeMarcus Ware?
No, DeMarcus Lawrence. Yeah, DeMarcus Ware and DeMarcus Lawrence played for the Cowboys.
Oh, okay, cool.
But man, like DeMarcus Lawrence had a really good year this year. He was one of their best defensive players. And I really missed him on our team, man, because he would have made a huge difference. He was our heart and soul on our defense, man. Like, that was a huge loss for us.
Well, why'd y'all trade him?
Who the hell
if I know, man.
Jerry. Yeah, I got you. This game for me was, it was kind of boring. I'm not even about to lie.
It was fun hanging out, but I mean, other than that, it wasn't. It almost felt like watching another game, to tell you the truth.
Yeah.
Other than the fact that I was talking to who was I talking to, man? Some girl or something. She was like, oh, matter of fact, she was like over at the restaurant on Sunday. She was like, I was like, it's so nice of the Super Bowl to have the game in the middle of a Bad Bunny concert, because that was really the whole talk
highlight of
this entire Super Bowl, because certain folks mad. Oh well, why is Bad Bunny performing this, that, and the third? Man, I just want to say off the bat, he gave a good performance.
He did.
Yeah.
He
was
gave
pretty
a good
good.
performance. I really enjoyed the vibe. I enjoyed the setup. I enjoyed the celebration of culture. If black people were able to celebrate and have their moment last year with Doc's Super Bowl performance, why can't they have theirs?
Right.
Yeah.
I agree because it's like I feel like people just want something to complain about. They
Facts.
complained last year too. My thing is like Bad Bunny's performance really wasn't bad. I understand you couldn't understand anything he was saying.
I was just vibing.
But it was still a good vibe.
Yeah,
Like,
that was a lot of people saying.
I had tequila in hand, boy. I
speak
was
in English.
Yeah. No, you know me. We was at the house, tequila in hand.
Mm-hmm.
I was vibing.
Yeah, exactly. Like my thing is I listen to the Spanish music all the time too.
Yeah.
And it's still dope. It still sounds good. If the music sounds good, I'll pretty much listen to it.
Yeah.
And my thing is like people just want to complain about have something to complain about, but it just makes it easier to complain about Kendrick and Bad Bunny because they're both the minorities.
Yeah.
They're both in the minority. They both represent their people respectively on a high level.
Manufactured outrage.
Oh yeah, definitely, and it's dumb. Just sit back, relax, and enjoy it. If you didn't enjoy it, oh well.
Yeah, it's really not that serious.
You don't have to watch it.
Exactly. It wasn't like the game. It wasn't like the Super Bowl game was that interesting.
Yeah, exactly.
The only reason why the last Super Bowl was interesting too is like that we won. By the way, the Eagles won last year. No, I'm not even trying to reiterate, but y'all get it. The reason why that one, you could say that one was kind of boring too because it was so one-sided. But hell, at least we scored more than 10 points in the damn first half.
Hell yeah.
Because my thing is like that still had tension to it because of 2022.
Yeah.
And I think that's why like that Super Bowl was a little bit more impactful than this one because these are two. Because like I said, those had history.
Yeah.
You as soon as you saw the Chiefs and the Eagles made the Super Bowl again.
Yeah.
And after that controversial loss that we had in 2022, people was ready to get their get back. People
Was
so
that
many.
22 or 23?
It was 2022, 2023.
Oh, yeah.
I just say 2022. It's just easier to.
Yeah, okay.
But all I know is because people were telling me themselves that even they were even Cowboys fans too, telling me that they wanted the Eagles to win because they were sick of the Chiefs. They were sick of the Chiefs.
Now look at the Chiefs' downfall this season. They didn't even make the playoffs, and Mahomes is out with an ACL. That's crazy.
And they got rid of their offensive coordinator Nagy, which arguably was the worst part of their team too.
And then on top of that, Kelsey really didn't factor in much this year at all.
Kelsey old, bro. Like Kelsey got to go.
Kelsey was more. There was more focus on Kelsey getting engaged to Taylor Swift.
Yeah,
Not trying to hear that shit.
Yeah, Travis Kelsey right now is kind of like the Russell Wilson of tight ends.
How old is he now?
36, I think.
Oh yeah, he's on his way out for sure.
Yeah, especially at the tight end position.
Yeah,
where he got to receive and block.
I still think he still got a little bit left in the tank, but
he's not. But he can't be I don't think he should be a starter anymore.
He's not much further behind his brother, to be honest with you.
Yeah. And he wasn't even back in 22.
Yeah.
Yeah, my thing is, but he's still an all-time great. He's still going to be a Hall of Famer first ballot.
Sure. 100%.
He should be a Hall of Famer with his brother first ballot on that
sure.
same thing. I know it's like they got to wait 5 years, but that should still be the case. But like I said, I think this Super Bowl still has some tension behind it, mainly because of how the Seahawks lost to the Patriots last time. As far as because they
because it's like a decade ago that one of the worst calls in freaking NFL history. I couldn't even believe they ran the ball. They really should have. They really should have repeated that year.
They should have repeated. Exactly.
That's been a meme for. Was that since 2014?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a meme.
Somewhere.
I still can't believe the Seahawks didn't run the ball. You still see that in some people comments.
You see Richard Sherman's face too. He's like,
yeah, what was they thinking?
Like Richard Sherman was so heartbroken after seeing it. He was, oh no, like that oh no type face. Yeah, Richard Sherman was heartbroken. That messed up the Legion. I'm sorry.
No, you good. Go ahead.
That messed up the Legion of Boom after that because the Legion of Boom was easily one of the best defenses of all time in NFL history. With Cam Chancellor, Earl Thomas, Richard Sherman, and a forgotten Brandon Browner who was on that same Patriots team. So he kind of got his get back. Brandon Brown, I don't know what he's doing. Like, I think he was in jail. So
I don't know.
Hopefully he got his life right.
Yeah, but I can understand.
Same thing with Earl Thomas.
Imagine your whole season comes down to one easy behind play.
One of the best running backs in the game too.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, he was the best in the game, honestly.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Nobody can bring down
beast mode.
Yeah, at that time. Yeah. For sure. I remember that. Like, Marshawn Lynch, like his name was like synonymous with that title, like with that position. Like you really couldn't get better than him. Didn't he retire and then he unretired at some point?
Yeah, I think he did. He retired from the Seahawks because he posted like on Twitter him hanging up his cleats, and then he what else he do? But then he came back and then he played for the Raiders.
Yeah,
his hometown. So yeah, man, like that was just still a dumb play, and that still kind of carried over here because that's part of the reason why I was rooting for the Seahawks to win. Because one, I was sick of the Patriots winning, but Drake May he shot the bucket with this.
Oh yeah,
in this game.
Oh yeah,
but
Drake,
I mean he's young, but I see what you're saying.
Yeah, he did.
He wasn't ready for the moment.
Not at all. And the reason why like it's so significant here, and like, because people like to get on Jalen Hurts, but Jalen Hurts he outplayed Mahomes in both games, and he was like what? He's only like a year older than us. So around then, I was 20. We were 23. At that point. You were 20. You were turning 20.
I was turning 24.
You were 20. You were like 24.
Matter of fact, I had just turned 24.
Right, exactly.
If this is the 22, 23.
yeah,
22.
Yeah. I would have just turned 24.
And he was
like maybe a week before it.
And he had to be like 24 at the time, turning 25 that year.
Yeah,
so
he's not much older than us.
No.
Yeah, he wasn't that much older than Drake May was. Than when he played in this Super Bowl, so that kind of goes to show you. But Hurts did play in 2 national championships and brought them back in one of them. So that goes to show you the level of kind of maturity he has. I'll cut Drake May some slack too, Rod, on that because
like it was like his first it was like his first. To me, it was like his first championship ever.
Yeah.
So like he did look rattled. Like I saw it, like he was just like overthinking, like missing wide open throws. Just he wasn't poised. Like he was just playing like all out of control. Like,
that come out with experience,
like,
in my opinion. Because I mean, he's only 23. This is like, imagine you're 23 years old.
Like
this is like something that you've been working towards your whole entire life on the biggest stage. Not even just in sports, but in the entire world. Like the whole world around the globe is watching you. So that kind of pressure, that's not easy. Because I remember, like, in maybe this is kind of like relation to it to agree. When Kendrick got on stage last year, and what ended up being the highest viewed Super Bowl halftime performance of all time, I cannot imagine the kind of nerves you would have to perform on that level, on that stage, and to be the first to ever be like a headlining rapper in the Super Bowl.
Oh, Kendrick?
Yeah. I can't imagine the kind of nerves you would have. Like his how poised he was and just how like effortless he was with it. I cannot imagine what that must really feel like.
Yeah, and then Sam Darnold is like 28, and this is like, how long he been in the league?
8 years.
Yeah, I'm about to say about 8 years. So
about
he's been poised for this.
Yeah,
like he played on high-powered offenses before, like with Justin Jefferson.
But the highlight of the Seahawks offense was Kenneth Walker, man.
Definitely, I'm glad
they call him K9. That man, he showed out all playoffs, man. Like,
yeah, I agree. And I'm okay. I'm sorry.
Like he showed out all playoffs. Like he was the one that got the offense rolling. Like made things easier for Sam Darnold. I think that's why Sam Darnold was so good this year. Just because when you run the ball, like it opens everything up and it made Sam Darnold's life easier.
Oh, way easier. Because Kenneth Walker had averages like
8 yards per carry.
Yeah. I'm about to say it was definitely up there, and I'm glad he got Super Bowl MVP.
Yeah,
well deserved. I'm glad they just didn't give it to Donald.
Yeah,
because that would have been like kind of like Jacoby Jones. Rest in peace to Jacoby Jones. Oh my gosh. Like that one Super Bowl against him in the 49ers, but against the Ravens and the 49ers when he went off that game.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like he should have got Super Bowl MVP that game, but I think they gave it to Joe Flacco or something like that.
Yeah.
So I'm glad Kenneth Walker. He's the second running back behind Terrell Davis to win Super Bowl MVP. So Terrell Davis was no slouch either. Terrell Davis had one of the best 4-year peaks of his career. He's in the Hall of Fame, but he only played for like 8 years. But his best years was only 4 years. So that's how you know how good his production was. And Kenneth Walker very well deserved. You could tell Seattle came to play.
Yeah.
They wasn't playing around though.
Yeah,
Especially that defense.
Yeah.
Yeah, that defense was
Monstrous.
Yeah, I'll say this too. New England's defense wasn't that bad.
No,
either.
no, the defense was not that
It was
bad
a very
at all.
defensive game.
Like they did everything they could, but this Drake May couldn't get it done. This offense couldn't get it done. Like his receivers wasn't getting going, they weren't getting open. It was like when they get open, Drake May would miss the throws. Like overthrow. I'm like, man, come on, man, why are you doing this so far out? Like you gotta relax and just step in, and just hit him.
Right, yeah, but like Rodney said, with the brighter, lightest.
Yeah. Yeah, they was too big.
I just said it right.
Yeah.
With the lights are bright.
Yeah.
and then you got all these people looking at you, expecting you, and on top of that, he plays for the Patriots, one of the most highly
storied franchises ever.
Exactly,
Not even just
highly
in the NFL,
decorated
sports.
Like
period.
they got even more publicity.
And then Brady was there too. That's another thing.
Yeah, same thing with Emmitt Smith, and a bunch of other Super Bowl legends that were there too.
But
Same,
that's
Peyton
what I'm
Manning.
saying. To be the next quarterback for the Patriots after Tom Brady
To fill them type of shoes
in the Super Bowl,
What?
yeah, I just cannot. That's like it'll come with experience, in my opinion. Because
Yeah,
kind of
will.
like what I said with Kendrick, the thing about him is that he's been performing on these stages, on these platforms for over a decade. So by that point, he's prepared. Mm-hmm. If you throw a 25-year-old Kendrick Lamar off of Mad City into the Super Bowl,
Oh yeah, he's gonna choke.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, like my thing is with Drake May, like Drake May ain't a bad quarterback at all.
he's
I think he got second in MVP voting behind Matthew Stafford. Yeah. Well, I say well deserved because Matthew Stafford is that guy. Like Matthew Stafford is a top 5 QB too, just above Hurts, but yeah, I think that Drake May definitely deserves a little bit cut. You can cut him a little bit of slack, but you already know people ain't finna do that.
Yeah.
You're the quarterback behind. He's a quarterback behind Tom Brady, like you said, Rod. And then on top of that, he's playing for the most storied franchise of all time.
Yeah.
People to the point where people even forget that Pittsburgh got 6 rings before the thing did before the Patriots did. Like, but then again, the Steelers are kind of like the Cowboys, the AFC version of the Cowboys in that regard. I'm not even trying to hate because all their rings came back in like the 70s during the Steel Curtain era, and they have 4 of them with Terry Bradshaw, Lynn Swann, who funny enough, I actually guessed that was Lynn Swann at the coin toss. I just threw a random name out there, but it didn't look like him, and I got it right. I was like, word type shit. Anyway, a lot of, but the thing is, this is the most amount of like Super Bowls that a team has had in recent years, since 2000, since 2000, and I think that's why so many people hold the Patriots in a higher regard than the Steelers do, because like I said, most of their rings came in the 70s. They only recently got 2 with Ben Roethlisberger back in like the early 2000s to late
05 and 09.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. Do you think that anybody is gonna come close to Brady's legacy anytime soon?
They could, but it's very.
I can see Jalen Hurts doing it. I can
Mahomes,
Patrick Mahomes doing it.
I can see.
But I don't think Brady ever got any like major injuries in his career like Mahomes got now.
Yeah, he did. He did towards ACL at one time. But other than that, now.
Yeah, it was to the point where people were trying to compare Brady to Shannon Sharp. Like when like when what's his name? The weirdo who was on Undisputed with Shannon Sharp. Skip Bayless. He was like,
forgot about him.
He was trying to say that Shannon Sharp's career Tom Brady's career was better than Shannon Sharp's. I'm like, bro, you're comparing apples to oranges. You're comparing the most. Like, I love Brady more or less, but that
don't make no sense.
Brady's the greatest.
They play 2 different positions too.
And that's why when people say the greatest football player of all time,
that's what I'm saying. Y'all think he's the greatest football player of all time?
Hell no.
Brady?
He's the greatest quarterback of all time, but not football player in general.
Who's the greatest football player of all time?
Not Brady. I don't think anybody's really the greatest football player of all time.
There's a few you can go out there like Jerry Rice, you got Randy Moss, Joe Montana.
Right. Quarterbacks, receivers. The reason why I say you can't have a greatest football player of all time, you can say that about basketball, because basketball is just such a versatile sport where any one player can play any position. Like you're seeing it with LeBron, you're seeing it with KD, Wemby, who can play
Wemby's
point.
An alien.
Right. Exactly. To the point where they call him an alien. Like he can play point. They can play point guard, any position on the court. you know, it really all depends on genetics, of course. But I feel like it's easier to say the best basketball player of all time than a football player because football players are more tailored to that position.
Yeah.
Now, if you were to say somebody who played quarterback and then running back and switch to wide receiver and then play defense too, maybe I'll give that best football player to that person.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But if they play at a high level.
Yeah.
But you can't give it say Tom Brady's the greatest football player of all time. He's the greatest quarterback of all time. I'll give you that. Yeah. But a football player in general, hell no.
Okay.
Just from that reasoning alone, that's just my opinion.
I can understand
because I'm not going to say Jerry Rice is a better player than Tom Brady when he played receiver all his career. You know what I'm saying?
You can't compare that. You can't.
Yeah.
Like, there's two different.
Now,
two different ways of playing the game.
Yeah,
exactly. Because I guarantee you, if you put Tom Brady at wide receiver, he's gonna fuck up every time.
Yeah, he was slow too. So.
And he was slow, exactly. Yeah. Now, if you would have put Lamar Jackson at receiver, that's a little different.
Yeah, because Lamar's actually quick.
But back to what I was saying about Skip Bayless. Skip Bayless was trying to compare Tom Brady and Shannon Sharp's careers. Like, bro, you're comparing to one of the one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time. Granted, but the most protected quarterback of all time, who played in, I wouldn't say the softest era of the NFL, but in a pretty square era where they were cutting down more on concussions and big hits like that versus a tight end, a receiving tight end at that, who had to go across the middle with hitters like Brian Dawkins and Ray Lewis and Bill Romanowski of all people.
I would
not
want to go out the middle when those guys come to me.
Yeah, and he's talking about he said, well, Tom Brady, you had to cut your career at 35. Well, Tom Brady's still playing at 45. I'm like, bro, that's not the same thing.
Physically, that's not even comparable.
Like I said, the eras makes a difference too. Makes a difference because, like I said, Brian Dawkins was hitting people. Brian Dawkins is known as one of the biggest hitters of all time. Mm-hmm. Same thing with John Lynch from the Buccaneers, a safety, and then Ray Lewis of all people.
Yeah.
And then Bill Romanowski, arguably one of the dirtiest easily one of the dirtiest players of all time behind Vontaze Burfict. Arguably more dirty than Vontaze Burfict because Bill Romanowski was ready to kill people. Mm-hmm. This man was insane. Yeah. He's the
CTE.
Yeah, he's like CTE exactly. He's the Bill Laimbeer of the NFL.
I was literally about to say that.
And it's like,
is Bill Laimbeer in the Hall of Fame?
I have no clue. Is he?
I think so. I feel like he should be.
I feel like he still should be too.
Yeah.
But anyway, we kind of got a little off topic. But Drake May, like I said, I'll cut him a little slack too. Yeah. But as time goes on, he'll get there.
He'll get there for sure. Like he got to see what it feels like. You know, he get to learn what it takes. Get to go out there and work harder and just actually grow from this. You know, that's what a lot of people do. You know.
Yeah. Shit, Brady lost Super Bowls too.
Mm-hmm. Plenty of them. Yeah. He lost. The last Super Bowl he lost was to us.
Yeah.
And then arguably he shouldn't even made the Super Bowl one time with that Tuck Rule game.
Yeah.
When he played against the Raiders in the AFC Championship. Maybe it was the AFC Championship. All I know it was a snow game, and then Charles Woodson came on a cornerback blitz and then sacked him, strip sack. But because the ball was they said the Tuck Rule was the ball was in a forward motion, so yeah. So so he was in a throwing motion, and that's what made him drop the ball. So it was an incomplete pass, and I'm like. And even Brady admitted that was a fumble, too. And it's like that just kind of goes to show you how much protection Brady had. Like, but Drake May, hopefully he's not too sensitive of a soul, because if he can ignore the people, and that's one thing
you just not worry about what
people
are saying. Yeah,
exactly. Because you were an MVP's runner up. Mm-hmm. You played
23.
at 23. You played
yeah.
better than arguably most. And people were saying that Drake May should have won MVP over Matthew Stafford.
Yeah.
So he got time. And the thing is, I keep bringing up Hurts in this because he won the Super Bowl last year, and he's arguably the most disrespected quarterback in the league, maybe behind Lamar Jackson.
Yeah,
Maybe behind.
yeah, they do give him a lot of hate for no reason.
Like yeah.
Do you think Hurts is more hated than Lamar? And you know what? Matter of fact, you know what? I actually do think that because Hurts is more disrespected, just overall, media wise, and in terms of like fan perception. Hurts is a lot more hated because fans love Lamar. Everybody fan wise respects and loves Lamar. The media don't like Lamar.
The media, the NFL itself, they don't like him. But Hurts gets respect from. Really, the upper echelon of the NFL players, like he gets respect from Brady, Peyton Manning, and and people just hate him, and the media just hate him overall.
Yeah,
like fans hate him because I feel like fans hate him because he constantly wins, but because he has a good team or a great team around him, there's more expectation for him to win. So when he doesn't hit a certain amount of numbers, because I'll say this, he's not a better quarterback than Lamar Jackson, but he has for a good amount of their years playing against each other, he's outperformed Lamar. Yeah, and then for some of their stats for a couple of years, Hurts has outplayed Lamar Jackson for a good number of years. I think, if I'm not mistaken, up until like 2022 through like I'd say Lamar's second MVP year, if I'm not mistaken. Y'all fact check me on this. Yeah. Hurts has outthrown Lamar for all those years.
Yeah.
Not that, well, that's because Lamar Jackson was picking up most of his yards on the ground too. Yeah. So it's you can't take that out, all-purpose yards.
That Lamar was
but
different.
You still got to give Hurts some of his credit. Because he has a great team around him. And now, I agree that if he had the same team that Lamar has, I doubt he would have the same amount of success. And there's validity to that. But just to say that this man doesn't have any type of skill, when you got Josh Allen, who's fucking up every other playoff appearance he makes. Yeah. And then Hurts don't have, and Hurts is plays a little bit more conservative. Yeah. He doesn't throw. He throws the ball well. I think he can. I think he throws the ball well enough. It's
the same way how they treat Josh Allen, like giving him.
They give him way too.
They give Josh Allen a pass.
Oh yeah, because the one thing that people don't want to admit, but it's a fact. Hurts has twice. No, I can't say that because maybe not Lamar and
Josh
Allen. But all the people that was considered better than him, that people consider better than him, like Tua, Burrow,
those guys,
those guys suck.
Yeah.
No, okay. I won't say they suck. I don't think they suck.
Burrow,
they're not.
Very up and down.
Yeah.
You can very much argue that Hurts is having I don't even think you can really argue this. Hurts is having a better career than they are, than they have combined. Because Burrow is always hurt, but when he plays, he's great. Yeah, but Tua always getting concussions, and everything. And then you got Lamar and then Josh Allen, who have better MVPs, but better individual performances. Compared to Hurts, who only
but they can't get their teams over the hump though. That's
like Hurts can. Yeah. So it's like,
and they had good teams too.
And they had good, exactly. They had great teams.
It's not like they had good teams.
I can't understand how that Ravens team sold in the AFC Championship.
Oh, I remember that
against the
Bills.
Against
the Bills.
I think it was against the Chiefs.
It was both.
The Bills. It was the Bills.
It was both.
Okay, no, because which one am I talking? I'm talking about the one.
The 23 season.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like the AFC Championship was between the Ravens and the Chiefs, and the Ravens lost, and they really should have won that game. And then they didn't play Odell for like that entire game for some reason.
That was the 20. That was the 23 season. I think that was Lamar's second MVP season. Am I tripping?
No, I think he had already won all of his MVPs by that point.
Okay, well maybe.
I think.
But we can probably fact check it real quick. But it'll be all right. We still got to still talk about the video. But anyway. Same thing, but the thing is with The year Allen won his MVP, people argue that Lamar should have won that too.
Yeah.
Allen gets a lot of grace because he throws for more yards than Hurts and Lamar do. But that don't mean that he's not as efficient as they are.
And yeah, he also tries to play hero ball way too much.
Exactly.
Way too much. Like for example, like this is one play where he has somebody open. He decided to tuck it and run for a first down. Like, and then he fumbled the ball. Like, you gotta hit. Like, you gotta take what's given to you. Like, sometimes you don't be taking what's given to him. Like,
exactly. And but you know who? But Hurts and Lamar do.
Yeah.
Lamar is more hated by the fans love him like you said, but Lamar is hated by the media because they don't like the fact that a black man, one being a quarterback, that's why they didn't like. That's why I argue they didn't like Vic, but because he has swagger. And he don't even really do nothing. Like he don't do nothing off the field that's bad.
Lamar has no controversies
he's chilling. If anything, like I said, that's the reason why they didn't like Vic so much. They didn't send Vic to jail because he was fighting dogs supposedly. They sent him to jail because he was a black man, a black quarterback who had confidence. They didn't give a fuck about them dogs. They don't give a fuck about half the people that get killed. Ray Lewis was allegedly killed a guy. Same thing with Marvin Harrison, and they're both in the motherfucking Hall of Fame.
Yeah. That just goes to show you for real.
As long as you play in the game, nobody cares. They don't care.
Yeah.
Look, Kareem Hunt, like I got respect for Marvin Harrison and Ray Lewis and all them.
They had great careers. They
had great careers. The same thing with Kareem Hunt, but they done some fuck shit.
Yeah.
Golly, I'm cursing a lot.
Yeah.
Anyway, it'll be all right.
So Marvin Harris killed a guy.
That's alleged. Now, alleged.
We don't know for sure.
Allegedly.
And so,
but yeah, overall though, what was y'all's thoughts on the Super Bowl generally? Like,
my bad.
Yeah. No, you good?
It was
fun.
a defensive game for sure.
For
the most part.
Yeah.
And I picked especially for the pick 6. That's why the score is so high.
Yeah. Overall, I mean, I ain't take much from the game itself, but I enjoyed the actual performance.
Yeah.
Shout out Bad Bunny.
Yeah.
He did a good job.
Great artist. He did a good job. I enjoyed the vibe, and shit, that's pretty much all I got to say, to be real with you.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it. Yeah.
Yeah, same here. I mean, Drake May, he'll get it together.
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah,
But
he still got a long way to go too. So
yeah, definitely.
A long way to go.
The Seahawks deserve this win though. They came out ready to play. They came out ready to fight.
Oh yeah.
And it really wasn't.
Yeah, there was the more disciplined team in my opinion. Honestly,
29-13 is pretty wild though.
Yeah.
Like almost a 20-point game. Gots to do more better New England, but I'm glad New England didn't win because I was sick of seeing them win.
Hell yeah, everybody's been
sick of them.
Granted, they haven't won since like 2019.
15.
19. No, 19.
They beat the Rams.
Yeah.
Oh, they did beat the Rams.
Yeah,
right.
13-3. Yeah, I remember that.
Because the Eagles won in 18, didn't they?
We won in the 17-18 season.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Because Meek got out of jail, and I remember he pulled up in a helicopter right after that. I remember that.
Bro, I remember watching that game. Me and my mom were watching it, and I was jumping up and down when we was about to win. I was like, yes. I was like, come on. I was yelling at the screen and everything,
sir.
bro.
Yeah.
Anyway, but man, I've been Jay.
Been Rodney.
And it's 2-2 in Taiwan.
Yes, sir. We are LATD. We got more videos coming soon. Look at the details. God bless y'all. Peace.